Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So Dwight has returned to the Walking Dead franchise. He is now on Fear the Walking Dead. He has officially returned after not being on either show for over a year. He was last seen at the end of The Walking Dead Season 8, which, that finale aired over a year ago. So we haven't seen Dwight in a while. And Dwight's back. Dwight's going to be on the main cast in Fear the Walking Dead Season 5. He was introduced in Episode 3, and I'm guessing he's going to be in for the long haul. I suspect he'll survive the season. I suspect he'll be sticking around. I feel like the writers owe us that. I mean, there's a lot of fans of the Dwight character, and Austin Emilio is a really awesome, just really good actor. And we've been waiting and waiting and waiting for Dwight. A lot of people wanted Dwight to stay on The Walking Dead. And to have him be on Fear the Walking Dead and to just kill him off quickly I think that would just be really shitty and stupid and controversial. And there's a decent amount of characters right now. There's a couple of other options to kill off, a couple of other characters to kill off that would be better than Dwight. So I don't think they're going to kill off Dwight in Season 5. I think he is going to at least make it to Season 6. Like I said, I just think the writers owe us that, and I think Dwight has a lot of potential to continue to develop and grow as a person. And with his search for Sherry, I think we're going to be seeing that story. We're going to be seeing that storyline play out over the course of this season. And I don't know if Sherry's going to be coming back this season, if she's going to be coming back in Season 6, if the actress will return at all, if she's busy, does she want to come back? I don't know. But let's say for the sake of argument that Dwight finds Sherry. Maybe even in this season, Dwight finds Sherry, Dwight rescues Sherry. Does this mean that maybe Dwight could die? I have a feeling that we're going to have a big death this season, and I'm thinking I'm like 99% sure that it's going to be Strand, just because I feel like they've been building up Strand as a character that's going to get a sad death this season. There's just been a lot of foreshadowing that he's going to heroically sacrifice himself for some big cause. And I guess the character's had a good run, so maybe the writers have picked him as the next victim of the show. So I don't think they're definitely not going to kill off Strand, or they're not going to kill off Strand and Dwight. That would just be ridiculous. So I don't know. But maybe I'm wrong. What if they don't kill off Strand? What if the big sad death of the season is, after all, Dwight? And he's a new character on Fear the Walking Dead. But if you've watched both shows, then he's a character that you've already you've spent some time with him and followed his journey and his character development. And you're probably going to feel something if he dies. And maybe that's what the writers are thinking. They're thinking we'll kill off Dwight because he was on The Walking Dead for 3 seasons, so he's a somewhat developed character. He dies in the comics, and he's not he gets killed by Rick. And Rick's not even on The Walking Dead anymore, so we can't do that. So we'll kill off Dwight in Season 5 of Fear. We'll have him return in Fear the Walking Dead. We'll make this big deal about it, and then he'll die saving Sherry or rescuing Sherry or something. And the reason I'm talking about Sherry is, like I said, let's just assume that Sherry returns in this season. Let's just assume that Dwight rescues Sherry and that Sherry's alive and well, and that Dwight and Sherry reunite and they're happy a happy couple. So where do they go from there? Are they going to just be like the next John and June, just this happy couple that kill walkers together and talk to each other a lot? Because that just seems like that's what John and June have been doing for the last few episodes. They've just been this happy couple, always spending time together. Is that what Dwight and Sherry are going to be? Because in the Walking Dead franchise, being in both The Walking Dead and Fear, being in a romance tends to be a deadly mistake. It tends to get you killed. So Dwight and Sherry, they're the exception to this rule because they're not together, and they haven't been together for over a year. Sherry's been missing, and Dwight's been trying to find her, and she's been leaving notes for him. So if they do get back together, are they just going to be this happy couple for the rest of the show? Are they going to leave? Are they going to be killed off? What if Dwight dies sacrificing himself for Sherry or something? or maybe Dwight reunites with Sherry and it's this big dramatic thing, and then they kiss, and then suddenly someone kills Dwight or something. And like I said, the only reason I'm saying this is because, like I said, romance tends to get you killed. It tends to be a deadly thing. I mean, Glenn and Maggie did pretty well, but that caught up with them, you know. and I don't know. I mean, if Dwight and Sherry get back together, where do their stories go from there? You know, where do their characters go from there? So could Dwight die saving Sherry? Could Dwight die in season 5? Yeah, he could. Will he? I don't think so. I think Dwight's going to live. I think Dwight, as I said this earlier in the video, I think Dwight is going to probably live to season 6, maybe even season 7 if the show goes that far. I think Dwight is a character that they should keep around for a few years and continue to develop him. And the reason for that is because, honestly, I think he has a lot of story left. You know, yes, his story arc was completed in The Walking Dead in a way, you know, with him being a savior, him being a bad person, him following orders and doing whatever Negan told him to do and killing people. And then he started to feel guilty about it, and he started to struggle about it. Then his wife ran away, and then he became really angry, and he didn't really care about dying or anything like that. So he became a double agent. And everyone still hated him. All the good guys, you know, Rick, everyone, Daryl, Tara, everyone still hated him and wanted to kill him. And Dwight didn't really care about dying. He was just trying to win the war. He was just trying to end Negan's tyranny. That was the main thing that Dwight was focused on. That was the main portion of Dwight's story arc, especially in season 8. All of season 8, really, was him wanting Negan to be killed. You know, I think Dwight wanted Negan to die, but he was probably okay with Negan getting locked up as long as Negan's reign of terror was over for good, as long as Negan's tyranny ended. And when Daryl took him out in the forest in a truck with a gun in his hand, Dwight, he believed that he was about to die, and he completely accepted it, and he was okay with it. But then Daryl said, "No, you go out, don't come back here, I'll kill you if I see you again. You go and make it right, and go find Sherry." And that was it. The last time we saw Dwight in The Walking Dead was him looking for Sherry. So in a way, his story arc was over. His story arc was complete. Maybe his story arc in The Walking Dead was complete, but not necessarily his story altogether. Because Dwight's story has been kind of bleak and depressing. Just because he turned against Negan and became a double agent, it doesn't mean that Dwight really found the light in things and really became this great, happy, hopeful person. Dwight really wasn't happy and hopeful in season 7 or season 8. Even when he turned against Negan, he wasn't happy and hopeful. He wasn't happy and hopeful about himself. He didn't care about himself. He didn't really care about what happened to him. He didn't really care about all that much, other than locking Negan up. He for all he knew, Sherry was dead, so he pretty much lost everything and had nothing, and everyone wanted him dead, and his story arc was pretty bleak. So, in a way, in Fear the Walking Dead, he kind of has a fresh start. He has a chance to start over and to be a good person and to find hope and to find the light and to have a will to live and to have a reason to live. And he never really had that in The Walking Dead. So that's why I'm saying that there's still, I feel like, a lot of potential for Dwight's character to develop and to evolve and to become more hopeful and to become a better person, similar to how Morgan and even Alicia and other characters have on Fear the Walking Dead. I think Dwight's story can become a lot more uplifting because it never really was uplifting on The Walking Dead. So that's why I'm saying Dwight will not die in season 5. He should at least make it to season 6, if not season 7. He's a fan favorite character. The actor is doing a good job. We haven't seen him in real life in over a year, so I feel like we're owed that. We're owed this epic comeback for the character to last more than a year, more than a few episodes. So I think, you know, Dwight has a lot of potential, and there's a lot that can be done with his character if the writers actually try and do their best with the character and not just throw him away for the sake of a cheap death that'll make the ratings go up or whatever. So, like I said, I think Dwight will survive season 5. He'll be in season 6. He'll be in season 7, hopefully. But, yeah, I think he's good. He's definitely good as far as season 5 goes. If Dwight dies in season 5, I would be really surprised and fairly disappointed. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now we are at 550 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 600 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts, every bit of support matters, and is very, very appreciated. Hopefully we can get to that goal of 600. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye!